Well, but that's a good. It shows I don't know. Well, I just feel it shows his interest.
I want to ask him,
Yeah.
TK. Does that say he loves her, or just he's just pretending, to learn the language because that's one of the.
I think we should applaud things like this. We should applaud people who are open to other culture. You could have seen just come and don't do anything and get married and
just
get
go.
married to her. I think he wants to prove that, look, I identify with your culture. And there's nothing much like wearing their dresses, trying to speak the language. I think it's beautiful. If we have more of things like this, I think racism will drop, and all these issues, these technical issues will stop. Look, I would have loved, if even for insecurity that we have everywhere, I love to travel to different states and see how things are done there. Because when you do that, your opinion about these people will change. Yes. Many people just sit down at the corner of their own tribe and just judge the other tribe and just say something very bad about it, or because they had one experience, somebody from that tribe, and they tend to just pass as passion on a whole tribe. When you go out like he has done, look, I'm telling you, call the industry where I work, a lot of people, when they want to come to Nigeria, they'll tell me, please, can you organize security for me? Say, look, come. There's no insecurity in Lagos. No. We watch and say them, they kidnap. And I said, no, you just come. And when they come, I take them outside of their hotel. They walk down the road and they see how people greet them. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know this I could do. So I think when we all go out and feel for the other culture, I'm telling you, most of the things we say about these people will change. You go to the Eastern Part, you see how lovely they are. You see how welcoming they are. You don't use a politician who's an Easterner to judge the whole of the Eastern people. They are nice people over there. Even in the North, if you go there, once you speak, just speak once, and they just tend to lose their guard and they just take you in. So I think what the guy did should be well spoken of and should be encouraged. More of it. I give him kudos for that.
So talking about culture, I want to say the Yoruba culture, the part of Yoruba culture that I really, really, really love. I'm not Yoruba, but whenever I see it being done, I'm so proud of them. It's when you go and marry their daughter. They don't care who you are. Everybody lie down. Everybody prostrate, So I remember when we went to marry one Yoruba lady, and then they were like, everybody would lie down. My husband was like, I'm not going to lie down. I said, they say, more lie down. They're not going to give us this girl. They're not going to give us more lie down. I say, no. I'm a title chief. I said, they don't know. They do not know whether you're a title chief. Brother, lie down now. Let's carry our wife and go. And he did that. And I was excited that they made him to do that. Yes, I was excited. And he did that.
It's actually great. And let me just use this to also say something else. I know that our Gen Zs and we love the white wedding and the church wedding and the religious wedding. But I think that we should continue with our traditional wedding. Of course, yes. Our traditional events. It's always, not just this Lagos, do it anyhow kind of thing. I mean, those details, it's just beautiful. I traveled to somewhere in Ogun State, Ijebu Fair. And I was in the, and I saw how people were just contented with life. They don't care if you drive it. I mean, you're just so happy with themselves. Yeah. And I said, I have missed it. Missed this kind of life. Lagos is so complicated. Everyone's so, but then you just see, people just lose their guard. And I said, look, I think we need to just always find time to always hold on to our culture, our language, I mean, I'm so sorry that I'm trying to force my kids to learn Yoruba. And I said, how did I get to this point where I can't speak? And I love the Igbos for. No matter where they are, they will always teach their kids to speak their language. So I think it's good.
Like the whitey girl that came in. Did you see her when she came in? She was well received at the international airport, and she had gone to visit. She's a white girl, but she dances the Odogu dance. She does the Igbo things. She's so excited to do it, and I'm sure that's from her parents.
It's good. It's sweet. It's
very sweet. But we still have some people that believe that when we Yoruba marry Igbo, this discrimination. Why Hausa marry Yoruba? I don't know. Why did people do like that?
Let's sit down here and just pretend as if it doesn't come with its own challenges. It comes with its own challenges. For example, an Igbo man can handshake an elder and it's
Oh,
normal
yeah.
for them.
Mm.
You dare not. In Yoruba land,
Yoruba.
even if an elder stretches his hands towards you, you will almost be half on the ground and
Yes.
say no. It just shows. It doesn't mean that one is wrong for the other, but if you don't understand that this is how this culture is, there could be so inter-tribe, I wouldn't call
Yeah,
it cultural
tribe,
relationship comes with its own challenges. But the parties involved must say, look, we should know ahead of time that these things will come up and they should have prepared to. So it comes with its own challenges. I will not sit down here and just do as if it does not come.
Sure.
It comes with its own challenges. But if you love yourselves and you know that you have a free mind to say, you know what, whatever it comes, you are ready to shoulder it. I think it's
You
it's
learn.
beautiful.
You learn it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's-
okay, let's pick a call. We have a caller and we have a message. So I want to pick this one. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, that dropped. Okay, so this one says, good day, presenters and guests. Now, to the male, okay, these are the presenters and guests. To the male guests, I love your analysis. If only we can see each other in Nigeria as one people, Nigeria will be great. I think no ethnic groups should see the others as bad. Exactly what we're preaching. Preach the gospel preacher. Okay. Well, I think he's calling back, so let's see if he's gonna. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, can you hear us from the studio? Okay, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. If you're the one calling, please call back and maybe increase your volume or check. If you're using a hands-free, maybe you should do away with that one. Okay, I wanted to say something on what you said about tribe. Yes, the greeting and all of that. And also another distinct thing that the Igbo tribe do not do is, no matter how big you are, they call you by your name. No matter how, except you go by particular name, maybe Michael. Sir, this one, Chief, this one. Yes,
Okay, then they do
You know how
day.
boy were.
No,
You know how boy were in Southwest. Yeah.
day
Yeah,
in the Igbo. It's like referring to brother. Yes, so that's day. For I don't know how the Yorubas.
In Yoruba, we have different daddies or different daddies.
That's what I'm saying.
The daddies are unlimited. So
Dede is somebody that you are probably close to and you really respect. But if it's someone that you don't know and you know is even older than you, it's your name they will call you.
CK say daddies.
in Nigeria, in
Lagos.
here, it's daddy.
Daddies
Your
are.
kids can be confused. Go and say, daddy. I'm like, daddy, how many daddy do I really have?
Oh yeah.
But everybody's daddy.
Okay,
Your uncle
you
is
hear
daddy.
mommy, you hear big mommy.
Exactly.
What's that? Who is that
That's
big mommy?
that's just who we
I
are.
don't understand. Who
That's
is big
just who
mommy?
we are.
But the Yorubas have this. I know that they have this thing of respect.
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
But the respect sometimes doesn't go down well. Because they are respecting you immediately after the respect, they are cursing the life out of
Okay, that is
you.
if they're angry, they want to curse you. They say, headed baba here. You
Uh-huh.
know, they use the air, they will still use the egmo.
You go to the market and they're telling you a karoma, and then you probably price the thing the way they don't want it. Ekoshi Nkurojare, and you just respected
I
me.
think those are the bad eggs among us. This when in our, I'm not the custodian of the culture, but I know that even if when an elderly person tends to cheat you to your face, you are not permitted to say to him that he's cheating. You can go tell somebody else who will now tell him. Like how you can't tell an elderly that he's lying, even though you know he's lying. You can't say, and you are lying. Even when you know that this is a lie now. So when you both like you can say,
but why is like that?
It's not the truth. You can say it just feel it is rude to tell and tell people that it's lying.
But you are lying.
But you can't tell you're lying.
See how we did home. Egbon, I will tell you you're lying.
You can be diplomatic capacity, and that is not true. I could show it all. You're going to say, you don't define it. You have.
Now they will tell you DJKY Mule.
Because things are changing, but really, you
everything
don't.
Is changing.
When there's that you don't use seniority to buy things in the market.
Of course.
You use it to cheat.
Yeah.
Your younger one.
Yeah.
That is an adage in Yoruba like, you make your journey.
Now. Yeah. You sit down. Anyways, okay.
All the same, all the cultures have
a beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jane,
Yeah.
What do we have next on entertainment?
Okay, let's take Priscilla Ojo, daughter of popular Nollywood actress Yabo Ojo, has set social media abuse with a surprise post that hints at the arrival of her first child with husband Juma Jukes. Taken to her official Instagram handle on Thursday, it's Prissy. Priscilla shares stunning maternity photos alongside her husband, sparking a wave of congratulatory messages and speculation online. You know, while she was preparing for this marriage, people were like, she's pregnant, some said she's not pregnant, and we don't really know. But now she's pregnant and she showed
That
the
she's
picture
pregnant.
and she's pregnant.
Yeah, there were speculations earlier on, but you know, even when they asked her best friend, the male best friend, I really have been trying to get his name. That loves the
Timini.
food. No, not Timini. I don't know, but I'm sure people know already her best friend. You know, they asked him several interviews and it was like, pregnant, Prissy would have told me, well, that guy is he is a good friend anyways, kept it secret, but now coming out, some people are even still speculating that this picture is coming out, but they've given birth. But anyways, whichever way, congratulations to the both of you. I'm happy for you.
I want to ask a question. Okay, to the table. How do they hide this pregnancy? Because we're having problem too with worry picking. Worry picking went for a wedding, a party the previous month, and the next month her stomach is almost due for, putting to bed. So I don't know how, if you can help us, DK. Okay.
I think it's quite easy, right? Yeah. Because I've had people who are pregnant, but somehow they've mastered their body. They know their body. They know how to hide it from you, that you will know they are pregnant. And especially when they don't have those kind of terrible pregnancies and symptoms where your face is swollen, your nose is big. No, they already know what to do. Maybe they've had children over time, so they know what to do to, maintain that body. And I've seen people who wear Guido, which is not healthy.
Is it healthy? I was going to ask you that.
The baby is not healthy, and even the mother is not healthy. But some people wear Guido just to hide and tuck the tummy in. But at the end of the day, you just find out they go into the hospital and they're coming out with a baby and like, where is the baby? I just gave birth. So yes, it's very possible. And remember, she had taken out a lot of fat from her body, and she's still trying to maintain the tummy, even while sometimes she get big. So I think she was able to maintain that because of that body. No, real worry picking. No, Priscilla obviously was the early time after marriage. She did some ambassadorship signing deals with people. After that, they went to hiding. So any picture you're seeing online during that period are pictures they've taken way before then. So their posting is as though she's not pregnant, but she is.
I need to know why people hide pregnancy. Because it affects their business, for their popular
because
some
they're
people
popular
don't just
people.
want to be private in their life. They don't. Like, she owes us an explanation why she's pregnant.
No. For Priscilla, she has to owe us. I know how much
because of the wedding.
No, you can't tell. She owes me the story of her life. Because sorry, I know that's before the year. But I mean, she owes a lot of people, because she owes even content creators.
Yes.
During that period, content creators lost money. They could not post anything on their own. Priscilla. So she owes those about Shebi for over $1 million. She's owing them.
Every outfit.
She owes people that bought flights and get to travel to Tanzania. She owed them down the line. So you must tell us when she gives birth. You must tell us when she did name ceremony. You must tell us when the patient is 1 year old. You hold them.
Online family.
But trust me, she's gonna be giving people all of that.
For you to have different kind of naming ceremony again. Lagos party for the naming ceremony. Tanzania.
TK, it looks like you are the event planner.
No, I think he has a reason for asking because the wedding never stopped.
Never. Like
the wedding was for 7 days.
Yeah.
Oh, more than.
This
was more than.
No.
Okay, Priscilla, you owe us, particularly TK.
Okay.
So you have to let him know the naming ceremony in Lagos, naming ceremony in Tanzania, everywhere.
Trust me, I think by 1 year we'll be seeing pictures of the baby, or maybe there are some persons that when they give birth, they create a channel, they create a social media page account for the baby. So we might be lucky enough for her to give us a sneak peek. Yeah.
So wait,
Because she seemed very
you will be
private.
lucky
Yeah, we'll be lucky.
to
now.
watch somebody's.
You're demanding now.
Are you not demanding?
I'm not lucky. She's owing. No, you're owing
All right, Brazilian, from all the persons guys, Timini, and everyone on the segment from the bars, we wish you a very big hearty congratulations to being pregnant. So, like they say, you owe them money. Well, you owe them pictures and updates of your baby. Okay, so let's move on to what's trending now. Let's close the entertainment scene. Now, what trend should I take? Okay, let's talk about okay, be flirtatious. Yeah, be flirtatious when asking your man questions. I think there's a video for that one. Someone was advising that when you want to ask your man for something or you want to talk to him, you should flirt with him. When we have a man that's going to tell him if that works. So let's quickly go watch this video. I'll be right back to the studio to ask TK what he thinks. Here with us.
My husband and I started dating. I badgered him with a lot of questions because I was afraid of what a future with him would look like. And stories of wicked husbands killing their wives, running away with their wives was so rampant on social media at that time. So I wanted to be extra sure I wasn't making a mistake. Now, this was the outcome of all my questions and scenarios I was cooking up. We fought a lot. And the reason is, when a man feels like you believe the worst about him or you don't even believe in him at all, it makes him become defensive, wanting to always protect himself from your words, which will always lead to disagreements. Secondly, the assurance that I was looking for to be sure that I was making the right decision, I didn't get because we were very focused on other things. How I asked the question, what you said in between the conversation, and this is always the outcome whenever you take that route in getting to know the kind of person that you want to settle down with. A better approach is to 1, take fear off the table. I know you're so afraid of making the wrong decision in the person that you will marry, but I want you to remove your mind from the decision you're about to make and put your mind on how good your father is. God loves you so much to let you make a bad decision. Even if with your strong head you still go ahead and do it, God's mercy will still speak over you. I want you to understand that. Bearing this in mind, enter confidently into your dating season. Secondly, I want you to be more conversational and flirtatious in how you ask the questions, because when you do that, it doesn't sound like an interrogation anymore. It just sounds like actually getting to know someone. And thirdly, pray for a discerning spirit. God is able to reveal to you the things that your physical eyes and senses cannot even pick up. If you're still confused in your dating season and you need more clarification or support in this season, send me a DM to book an individual clarity session. Bye.
Okay, welcome back. So, TK, do you think being flirtatious, being flirtatious with your spouse or your boyfriend gets you more reasoning, more cordiality, more of the response that you want from him rather than being confrontational? Obviously, I think that's true, but do you think that was
No,
true?
I think let me talk about communication itself, generally communication.
Okay.
You see, I'm sure you all know that this is your field now, that communication is less of the words and more of the, what they call it, non-verbal things like your body language, like the mood of the person, the tone of your voice,
your facial expression,
the movements. So a lot of things, a lot of things are involved in communication. So you don't just speak the word and think that the person just only hear what you are saying. It's a lot of things will mix up what the things you said for the person to deduce and determine how you react to what you have said. For example, if somebody is angry, that's not the time to engage him in something that, because the mood will impact his response at that time. So I think she's right.
Sure.
Not just male, female, it's about you knowing that you have to put a lot of thinking and thought into communication. You want to speak But the caveat is this. She's right, but the caveat is this. Don't use it to manipulate. Because when you see that it works, if your care is not taken, it becomes a weapon for you to now manipulate. And unfortunately, when the other party gets to know that you have become to manipulate him or her, you lose that weapon. And it's difficult to get it back. Because another thing that also impacts communication is trust. Is trust. If my enemy tells me, I love you, he said, I love you. I know you don't love me. I know you're trying to make me to relax, become vulnerable, and you attack me. So if I don't trust you, it impacts whatever you tell me. It determines how I interpret whatever you tell me. So I agree. I mean, you want to go into conversation with somebody, put all those things together. How is the person's mood at that time? How does he view me? Does he trust me? Your tone and thing. And look, be tactical when you want to speak with your spouse. Be tactical about it. Know how you unless it will end up, you will mean well, but the thing will generate to arguments, there'll be tension, and it will be a lose-lose because you won't get what you want, and it even can make the whole matter even worse. So I think that I agree because communication is the backbone of relationship. Look, let me be a bit religious here. Do you know that anytime the first sign that there's a problem in a relationship is when there's a breakdown of communication, even between man and God? I mean, Adam. The minute Adam sinned against God, I don't know if God knew or he did not know. He came down to have that the normal regular communication relationship was having with Adam, and then Adam was hiding. Adam could not look at him again because there was already a breakdown somewhere. So when you begin to notice that there's these issues, communication plays a major role in your relationship. So please, both male and female, put a lot into communicating. Put a lot into it. Not that the way you talk, your facial expression, the things you have done even before the things you said, and the mood of the person, the mood of that circumstance. I mean, it's in a long way affect communication. It determines if you will get what you want to get or not. But I agree. Yes, you have to spice into it now. When that happens, we all love it. We all love it.
So TK, I want to call her first page. What the first thing she said? She said, get into the relationship without fear. Do you want to agree with her? Because sometimes you want to be sure, you want to be cautious of what you're getting into. Okay, she preached the Bible version about it. But as humans, I want to start dating this guy. Don't I need to withdraw a little or be sure or be cautious, not fear, be cautious of, is he the right person? Is he, that brings fear too. Is he the right person? I hope he's not going to break my heart. I'm not going to make mistake. Do you want to agree with her on what she said?
Well, the word fear itself has a lot of meaning, there's a lot of meaning to it. But I think that as human, there's always uncertainty about the future. It's like when you're taking decisions that will have real impact, serious impact on your tomorrow, you want to be very cautious about it.
Yes.
You want to be very careful about it. But it should not be fear, because in itself, fear in itself makes you lose your sense of reasoning. When you are afraid, you can't take a reasonable decision because so many things will be coming through your mind, and everything is risk.
Yes,
it's risk. A man can be nice today and become terrible tomorrow. A woman can be nice today and become terrible tomorrow. That's why we say as Christians, we say, look, when it comes to the issue of marriage, you cannot afford to take out the place of God. Because he's the only one who has the assurance of knowing today and knowing tomorrow. You only know, no matter how you put your facts together, you only know today.
You might not even know today in full.
There are people, you say, you know what, let's say principle, struggle with the man from the beginning. Yes, we have seen people who struggle with the man from the beginning, and the man becomes rich and becomes terrible. We have seen those who struggle with the man from the beginning, the man becomes rich and love them so it is, but there is a God that we do not see, but loves us, has us in mind and has planned our future for us. So he knows your tomorrow. He like, you know what? It looks good now. Don't. It looks not too good now. Go ahead. You get what I'm saying? So, and I when it comes to the issue of relationship, I don't feel there's a straight jacket principle that guides all. One card fits all thing. That's why we said, look, it's only involve your God. Just involve that spiritual being, that great person that over there that seems to have your interest at heart, even that on the issue of relationship. But yes, when you are doing something that has a great impact, because either like it or not, marriage impacts your tomorrow. You can, because when you love somebody, you become very vulnerable. You get to a point where people begin to see the things that you cannot see. Not your fault, because you're just at the point of vulnerability. You are vulnerable to what you love that person. You can't see those faults again. So before you get to that point, you want to be a bit cautious before you open up your heart and say, you know what, I really, you know. So I agree. There's always, but just involve God.
Thank you, TK, as always.
Yeah.
In fact,
It's settled.
thank you as always, and I hope these young girls out there are listening.
Yeah, now, in fact, to just wrap up the program, because with this advice, we just need to wrap up the program with this particular video. We have a lot of videos like this that will just encourage others, and this one is just to tell you the side effects of abortion. We're not deliberating about that. It's just an advice to every young lady out there. You have to be very careful. So let's watch this video, then we'll come to the studio and we would end the program. Stay with us.
Side effect of abortion. You where they go do abortion, make you know say there's side effects to this procedure. Listen, what are the side effects of abortion? Number one, we are talking about what? Heavy or prolonged bleeding. Some of you, after carrying out this procedure, you bleed for weeks and you know very well that it's very, very risky. Number two is what? Infection. Your chances of having pelvic inflammatory disease is very high, especially if a quack handle this procedure. Number three, we are talking about what? Uterine perforation.
Okay. Well, that video is supposed to be long. What happened? That was quite short. But anyways, we'll just continue with the program. All right. So at this point, we'll just say we'll talk to the end.
Yes, please go ahead. Yes.
Beyond medical repercussion, emotionally, it is, look, people will not let you know, but most people will get involved in abortion when they are alone and they have flashbacks. There's this guilty conscience that just grips you so much. So look, don't even go. If you know you don't want a baby, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Look, the one who says abstinence is not crazy. Because when you do this thing and it leads to what you do and you start doing all this thing, look, emotionally you are damaged. You feel, there's this guilt you can't wash it off. You can go to the doctor can cure you, but that one in your heart is difficult to. And if you can go into marriage with that baggage, you can go into your family with that baggage, and it can impact you even more. So the impact of abortion goes way, way beyond even medical issue. Emotionally, it affects your spirit, man. It affects you emotionally. Yeah. So it's not advisable.
That's not advisable. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wrap up. So I have my two co-hosts wrap up too. So, but first, I want to ask, TK, did you enjoy this program?
Yeah, we have a
lot to talk about. Yeah, I think the Igbo, Oyibo rather, Then the procedure took your head. The procedure was the breakdown of everything. You were like, they owe us. Anyway, it's been fun, and thank you so much for all who are called, we could not pick, and thank you for messages too that came in. We really do appreciate you, and we love you. Anyways, next week is going to be another day, Monday, where we'll talk about what's trending and what's buzzing on social media. Until then, you have a lovely weekend for yourself, but do not drink. And bye for now. Patricia.
Okay. Something you don't know. Probably some of you know, TK is a pastor. And he had just advised the young ones out there. TK is a pastor. You know, he had just given us fantastic advice. And I ask that all of you out there, the young ones, please listen to the advice and work with it. He says, if you're not ready, don't even start it. Because, what did he say, TK? Anyways, thank you for joining us on the bus today. Thank God it's Friday. Like Blossom said, if you must drink, do not drive. And if you drive, don't drink. My name is Patricia Uwenu-Davis.
Okay. Jean?
All right, we've come to the end of the program, and it's been entertaining, it's fun and educative at the same time. And also, we're unable to have the full video of the abortion, but go make your own research on it. It's bad and it's not good for your health and your thoughts. So please take good care of yourself out there, my Gen Z, my fellow Gen Z ladies out there. So it's weekend, and a lot of things have to be put in place. So make sure you drink plenty of water and mind your business out there. Don't cause trouble, okay? See you next time. Again. Bye.
Why are you not saying they should wash their clothes today?
Okay, wash
They wash their clothes. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. We love you.